What's going on, everyone, and welcome yet again to This Just In. Yep, This Just In. We're gonna go over items to bring on underway and deployments. Underway and deployments. If you've been underway and or on a deployment, then you know that you always have your list of things that you need or must have. Or this is your first underway and you're just looking for more things to bring, then do so. But of course, make sure you plan accordingly and that you have all your uniforms there as well. And to make room for these items that I'll be listing, you might already have them there, which is good. If not, then hey, just helping each other out at the end of the day. So these things here have helped me out and I'm pretty sure it will help you out as well. And if you like what you saw, please like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell. I still can't hit that note. But these are in no order. These just came to mind and here we go. Number one, toiletries, such as toothbrush, toothpaste, and floss. Mind you, the ship store will have most of these things, but if you are the person that needs to have a particular toothbrush, toothpaste, or floss, then just bring your own. And if you're gone for 3 months, then bring 3 months worth. You know how much you use your stuff, so just use that. And females with your feminine products, the ship store will have that as well. But like I mentioned, if they don't have exactly your brand, then of course bring those items accordingly and you will be good to go. Next thing would be hair stuff, like, wave grease and all that. The ship store might have lotion, but it's not like they're gonna have, Blue Magic or Shea Butter or whatever it is that you use, or was it Suavecito for your hair. They might or might not have that. Coming from a small boy, we didn't really have that. So make sure you just bring your own grease, your own lotion, and you should be good to go on that. If you use the lotion with a whole bunch of vitamin E in there, because you're doing boom, boom, your skin all shiny and whatnot, then hey, go ahead and get that. Go ahead and bring that on your rack. You're good to go. Washcloths. Most ship stores have the loofahs, and I'm not really a big fan of loofahs. Growing up, I used a washcloth. I could scrub my body and the dirt comes off. Boom, easy day. So bring more than one washcloth, because you never know whenever laundry might go down or you miss a laundry day and you just need to use a washcloth. So whatever you use to wash. I know some people even have like a little hand gloves that you just put your hand in there and just boom, easy day. Another thing is clippers. So if you cut people's hair on the low, then hey, that's you. But for myself, if you have like a no shave chick and your hair can't really grow like that, like this guy right here, and you can just get the clippers and just go from there, because the ship store won't really do it for you. But if you just get your own clippers and just get them down, or maybe even line yourself up, then you'll be fine. There's been a couple of people on my past commands that, they'll cut people's hair and it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Okay, next thing would be entertainment. This one's going to be pretty action-packed because everyone has their own different forms of entertainment. So yeah, books, whether it be e-books or just hard physical copy books. MWR, they'll have books as well, but if you're the type of person that likes reading, conspiracy theories about aliens and UFOs, and they don't have that, then of course you can just bring your book on board or have your Kindle ebook and download a whole bunch of books on there, and you're good to go for that. So books. Video games, if you're a gamer like myself, you can bring your PS4, your Xbox, whatever it may be on board. Where are you going to store that at? I don't know. That's on you. But MWR can loan that out as well. No price. Loan that out as well so you can play games on there. And if you're a Nintendo Switch guy like myself, that's right. If you're a Nintendo Switch guy like myself, then you could just download a whole bunch of games and just play with other people. So example, on my last command, just about all of us got Mario Kart, and we just playing Mario Kart on the mess decks. We were able to connect it to the TV via HDMI, because the Switch works, has a little dock or whatever. And I was handing out L's. I won. most of the time, question mark, but bringing video games on board. And if you're the type of person that has the Vanguard, but most of these items I'll post in the description below. If you're the type of person that has the Vanguard, then go ahead, get your Vanguard on. I know MWR will have like game nights maybe once or twice a week, depending on how your command works. So you just plug in your Vanguard and boom, you can just have at it. Another thing is laptop. If you're a laptop, tablet kind of guy or gal, then bring that. Make sure you bring the charger as well, bring the little case for it. For my laptop, I have a little sleeve. I just put it in there with my mouse and my charger, and that's it. And just an easy day. And get a wireless mouse, because I have a Mac, so I'm always doing the DJ scratching on the pad, but I got a nice little wireless mouse right here. This thing only costs like maybe $18. It is a jelly comb, and this thing is smooth. You can barely even hear it click. See, did you hear that? No, you didn't hear it. And got the left click, right click, and the little mouse. It's great. It's great. So I'll post that in the description as well. And it shipped pretty fast. And it had like maybe 10 different colors as well. So you're in for a treat with that. It works with one battery, AA, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Next thing, hard drive. That's one big thing about Underway's hard drives. And I didn't want to call it networking, but I guess you can call it networking. Bring a hard drive. Bring a hard drive for your laptop, for your pro tablet, whatever it is that you use, because there's always gonna be that one person on board that has like a terabyte of like all these movies from like your childhood. So make sure you bring that and just say, hey man, can I use your hard drive? Yeah, sure, go ahead. And boom, it's not like, what movies you got? They already know they're that person that has all the movies, the anime fights, the, I don't know, country music videos, whatever it may be. Every ship has that plug. Every ship has that plug. So make sure you just find that person and you just get all the stuff on there and then just put on your laptop, your phone, whatever you prefer, and then boom, you're good to go for that. Next one, HDMI monitor. If you have a PS4 or Xbox One, Xbox players, I tell you. But if you have that, nothing against Xbox, by the way. Yeah, nothing against Xbox. But an HDMI monitor, and what it does is it powers the screen via HDMI, which I thought was pretty cool. I saw some of my buddies do it. So they were playing Madden down in Berlin. They just found a plug, got the PlayStation, and they had the screen, and boom, it was just powered right then and there. And it was pretty cool, so you didn't have to, go on to mess decks in which, there might be a meeting going on, or you didn't want to go leave Berlin or go somewhere else or use the Berlin TV. So that was very helpful and very useful, an HDMI monitor. I myself thought about getting one, but I did not bring my PS4 with me, which is good because I needed to focus on my quals at the time. Another big thing, music. Make sure you have your music. I know some of my buddies with Spotify or maybe with Tidal or other music people, they just followed the artist, which is good, but they didn't download the music. So whenever you're out at sea, and I think they said after 30 days or so, like the music was just gone. So all they had was, I don't know, Party in the USA with Miley Cyrus, and that was it. So make sure you have your music downloaded. If you have Apple Music, then you're pretty good. You can just put it on your iPhone, whatever the case may be. But make sure you have music downloaded. And if you don't, then maybe you can find that terabyte person. Maybe they have the music on there. But predominantly, that's about it. Make sure you have your music downloaded. Sleeping bag. Most people use the wool. I wouldn't say most. Some people use the wool blankets that's down in Berlin. I don't. I just use it for the decor. For Berlin cleaners, make sure it's right there at the foot with the little fold right there. It's a very nice fold, by the way. But sleeping bag, whenever you're cold, you just get in that bad boy, snuggle on up, and you're good. And it's very helpful. You can just go in there, and if you're on top of your rack, it doesn't mess up your rack as much. So whenever you wake up, you just roll the bag up to the foot of your rack, even out your sheets a little bit, and easy day, you're good to go. Or some people use like the big sleeping bags. If you've been to Korea, y'all know. I don't want to say the blanket guy, but there's a guy that sells these huge blankets and they're nice, big and warm. So they have it for like Dallas Cowboys, Baltimore Ravens, and they have socks and all these different things as well. So the Korean blankets are legit. So if you ever go to Korea, y'all see them. Y'all will see them. Y'all probably have one right now. And speaking of blankets, your sheets. You can have the white sheets, but you know, you can just sneeze or think about something dirty and the sheets get dirty, which I know you don't want that. You don't want that. So get some twin sheets. And for my rack, they were red. I'm like, oh, let me just go with red. So I got some twin size bed sheets because that's like the size of our racks anyway. So I did one over the whole thing, and I just did one and just folded it by my pillow to make it look all nice and fancy. And that was it. And if your command allows that kind of stuff, then go ahead and do that. If you're fine with the white sheets, then go for it. Another thing is to bring your own pillow as well. It doesn't hurt. The Navy pillows, they're Navy pillows. So if you know, you know. So just bring your own pillow and get that nice dream that you deserve. Get that nice sleep that you deserve, Your own snacks. I can go into full detail on what snacks to bring, but I'm pretty sure everyone at your command will tell you sunflower seeds, noodles, candy. And for the ones that, my tobacco people, your dip, your scuff. But all those type of things. Ship store will have their own snacks as well. So I'm not dogging the ship store, but if it's stuff that you personally like and want, then go ahead and do that. So example, being in Japan, if you wanted the curry ramen, the ship store might not have that. So of course you're gonna get your curry ramen, your pancakes from 7-Eleven, all these different things, because you know that's what you like. Next thing, this is very optional, is a mini blender. I know people have like the little Ninja Bullet that's like this big. I got like a mini blender that was from the Next, and it was about maybe $20. It was about that big. So if you're going through the mess line and you realize, you know, I just do not feel like eating any of this today, but it's either they have fruit, like, okay, cool. You can get the fruit, get the water, put it in there, boom, you got yourself a little fruit smoothie. Easy day. Boom. Or if they're doing like ice cream or whatever, you can get the ice cream and fruit, or if you want to just be a nice little fatty, get the ice cream and the chocolate and mix that together. Of course, get the electronic safety tag. Get that safety tag. And the one I had came with like a little cup as well that went along with it. And the FSAs washed it for me via the scullery, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, so a mini blender. If you're juicing or going through some type of fast, then that's the thing for you. The one I bought was like maybe $23 and it was on sale. But if you want to use the Ninja Bullet and all that, or get like the big $300 blender, I don't know where you're gonna put it, but if that's what you want to do, then hey, that's on you. The next thing, your protein. If you're the one that works out and trying to get these guns like, yeah, get them guns like that, then make sure you have your protein, your creatine, all your other teams and proteins and caseins and all that other stuff. Make sure you just have that as well. Another thing is extra clothes. Extra clothes. I don't know how many people are going to see this video, 1 million. But whenever I've been out to sea, there have been times in which we've lost water, or water has gone down to like maybe 20% or non-existent. And with that being said, you need to have extra clothes on board. Just don't think, oh, hey, I'm underway for a week. Let me have, 5 days worth of clothes and I'm gonna wash on the 4th day, so I'll be good. No, have more than you need. Make sure you always have extra clothes on board, always. Also, Tide Pods. If you don't like detergent, I enjoy using Tide Pods. I could just put them easily in my rack. I don't need to get like a big bottle of Gain or all the other ones. Gain, and just try to force it in my rack. I just get the Tide Pods, put it in a little bag, put it in my rack or wherever you want to put it, and it was easy. I just do it for one load. And how I wash clothes, I wash maybe after like 5 days or so. I don't wait until like the bag is huge. then I put like 3 in there like Salt Bay. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I just 5 days, put 1 in there, easy day. And so I don't have to carry my clothes, my big thing of Gain or whatever, Gain or Tide, drop that off, boom, and then walk all the way back. Nope, just drop that 1 pot in, easy day. Another thing, your sauces or your seasoning, your Tajín, your Creole seasoning, your 21 seasoning salute from Trader Joe's, whatever it is. If you like your food a certain way, bring that on board. It doesn't hurt. Another thing, bring alcohol, rubbing alcohol. Or you can just go to the HMs. I know whenever I get my hair cut and they put the little stuff on there, I'm used to it like burning hard and it doesn't burn that much. So what I normally do, I get the rubbing alcohol, I put it on there to make sure like, I don't get all the little cuts and all that on my hair as well. Or, if you end up just cutting yourself and it's not that bad and you feel as if, I don't need to go to medical, just put some alcohol on there and you're good to go. Hopefully you're enjoying this. It's probably like my longest video ever, but I think this is some good stuff. Another thing, photos of your loved ones. You can have them on your phone or you can have them on your rack as well. I know some people just don't want people to see their family as they're walking by their racks or doing whatever they have to do. So it's completely up to you. I myself had some. I just did a little collage. I got it printed out at Walgreens, or if you have your own printer, they have like special paper for that as well. And you can do that. And it's very simple, very easy. Just put on your rack as long as, of course, your command is fine with that. And as long as like nothing derogatory. As long as it's not bad, then yeah, have some on there. Why not? Another thing, you can also have photos on there, not just of your family. So I had a scratch off map that I'll post in the description as well. A little scratch off map of all the places that I've been. So I thought that was pretty cool. So you never know. You might have gone to Iceland and then somebody like, oh, you went to Iceland? Like, yeah, I went too. So boom, next thing you know someone that went to Iceland. So that's pretty cool. That's another way of reaching out to people. Another one, international plug. If you know you're going overseas, international plug, you need one. I remember I bought mine from Radio Shack. I don't even know they exist anymore. But I know Japan, the Next has that. I'm pretty sure they have it at the Next here as well. I can't say I've been checking for it here in California. But make sure you have an international plug. I have 2 of them. Because if you really think about it, if you're using one for your laptop, and then you want to use one for your phone, and if you have all these different USBs and all this other stuff as well, unless you get another USB connection for your laptop that has more USBs, but to sum that all up, just have 2 international plugs. A USB fan. If it's hot, which if you've been to Singapore or Bahrain or UAE, or just the Gulf in general, then it's gonna get hot. So make sure you have a nice USB fan. Make sure it gets safety checked by the EMs, of course. Have your own towel. I believe that's self-explanatory. Have your own towel and make sure it's a good towel. Make sure it's not one of those towels that, after a day, like it's already starting to smell. You don't want that. You don't want that in your life. You don't want that. The last 2, Google Translate. If you are a multicultural person or you enjoy just the different cultures, then why not just get Google Translate? I know in Japan when I was stationed there, I had it on there. So if I needed directions, I would put, hey, where is the train station? I'll say, excuse me, and they'll read it and they'll be like, oh, it's over here. So if you're going to, let's say, China or Korea or Thailand, mind you, most of them speak English there. But if you're trying to just learn a new language, then that's for you. It's good to go. And last but not least, I'm pretty sure there's many more things, but I want to keep this under, well, I can't say 10 minutes because I'm coming up on 20. But your ship address. Make sure everyone and their mom and their mom's mom and their mom's cousin, sister's daughter's mom, I don't even know what that would even equate to, have your ship address. So if you run out of all the things that I mentioned here, at least most of them, then you at least have someone that can get those for you. And that'll be more helpful. Instead of going from Amazon, which Amazon can order it, but you might get it in like maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on whenever you do a RAS. So if you're like halfway done with let's say from this list here, if you're halfway done with your creatine, you can be like, hey mom, or just order it. And then by the time it's done, it would already be there. So that's like one of my lists for things to bring on underway/deployment. Hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been helpful. I hope it's been useful to you. And I hope you get that sleeping bag, because that was probably one of my favorite things. But my favorite things out of this is my sleeping bag, because I use that the most. The international plug, because most people forget about those. They think, oh man, now I gotta go to, I don't know, what's the equivalent to a Walmart in Singapore? So now you gotta go around and ask for international plugs. So sleeping bag, international plug, and just entertainment. So if you're in your rack and let's say holiday routine and you just need something to do, just play some games or play people in Mario Kart. Or if you're a drawer, you can draw, work on books. If you're a laptop person, you work on like, let's say Final Cut Pro or something, you can just work on your skills as well. But that's that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I know this is pretty action-packed, and I hope you get some of the stuff in the description below. Thank y'all and have a great day. Also, everyone, another thing, whenever you're ordering from Amazon or anywhere that requires like a lithium battery, anything like a rechargeable battery, like let's say Nintendo Switch or the Clippers, there's a rule in which it will not ship due to the battery and all that. So that's the best time to utilize your family members, but just know, anything can happen to that package or whatever you're ordering. So just a heads up to that. And also in regards to shirts, if you're getting extra shirts, make sure it's a size smaller so it hugs the neck like this, because you don't want it to be, dunked like Shaquille O'Neal dunk. But just take that into consideration, and thanks again for watching.